You know the vibes.
Back.
Welcome
Hey,
back
guys.
to the North Lab Podcast. I'm your man, Mel's.
Clip.
You don't know, say it's Rayon. What's up?
Yo, we're getting sick with that.
You always say that?
Nah.
And it feels like
This
deja
man's
vu.
always like bringing it.
No,
to
because
like,
every
yo.
time we do it, it's just like it's a vibe. Like
I mean,
rock
yeah,
with it.
yeah.
I'm sick of that. It's neat. It's neat.
True. True.
How y'all been, bro? How y'all been?
Yeah, let's
How's
start
your
like
week been
that.
going?
Who's starting?
Who you asking, Reggie?
I'm asking any man that
General?
wants to open up in the AA meeting right now
For
the podcast.
For ambivalent. I was trying to find another.
You trying to like
What
use
are
your
you
Scrabble
talking
words right
about?
now?
I was trying to use
You
my
trying to go in your
Scrabble
Scrabble
words.
bag?
It didn't work.
Didn't work out too well for you. It's all right. It's all right.
No.
All right. Well, Scrabble man, how's your week?
Yeah.
It was mad jumble. Like
It was
the Scrabble
jumble?
board. Nah.
Like Scrabble?
Week was good, man. It was good. Just trying to get better procedures in place
Mm-hmm.
so that I could conduct business in a more efficient manner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, things can always be better, and you know, people want to hit you up outside business hours. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They want to be
Yeah.
like, oh, like you're my
Don't
trainer,
respect
so I have
boundaries.
you 24 hours a day.
Don't want to respect boundaries.
No, I still gotta have a life. So.
Mm.
Like, I don't know if you should have bread right now. Like, I'm in my bed. I'm literally asleep.
Oh.
You messaging me right now.
Trying to find out
about your
something?
macros, right? So, like...
They message you about your macros.
Message me about my macros while I'm in bed, dog.
Oh, true.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta be up at 6. This can't be happening. We'll address this tomorrow.
I get random messages about what's going on with the offer. Are we going to be doing like a bid tomorrow on the property?
That's crazy.
Because it's a seller's market right now, but I'll be getting calls at like 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at
See,
night.
that's not me, though. Like, a client called me at, like, 8 p.m.
Yeah.
My business hours are 8 p.m. I was like, I'm not answering this.
I can't remember who it was. No, I remember
You
who
gotta set
it
the
was.
precedent. You know?
Yeah, no, I remember who it was. I told this person to reach out to you, right?
What
Did they tell
happened?
you?
Yeah, they told me stuff.
Yeah,
I told this
of
person to reach out to you.
Yeah.
And the person was like, yo,
I know,
this man is so
capping my rap.
rude.
You know, capping
I'm
my
like, what do you
rap.
mean he's so rude? He's
You're
like, he's
rude?
off the clock. No, he basically just let it be known. I was like, I'm off the clock. I'm not working right now. You can message me back tomorrow.
That's not rude, though.
That's not rude. But the thing is, it's
Only
because,
work.
you know, like, in proximity, I guess because, like, we're close and they know me. So it's just like, I'm going to get the discount. I can be able to talk to him at any time and be able to set myself up.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
It
No,
doesn't.
I like to. It's a professional sector, so I'm gonna treat it as such.
Exactly.
You know,
I hear
that's how blurred. Like, lines don't get blurred when you have those sort of procedures in place, and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's for all of them. Like, they know about it.
You got that? You missed blurred lines.
Oh, yes. Shout out for real, man.
Oh, man.
Producer God.
Super producer, not even a regular.
But yeah, like lines don't get blurred, and then it's never a thing of, well, you said it was gonna be this way, and then, no, ain't no cap in my rap. Like, what I say is what I do. And
Word
that's
is bond, in case you
Yeah.
were wondering what he was trying to say.
Yeah.
I mean,
Word is
you know,
bond.
like, I just
That's like
realized
the
something.
90s way, the New York 90s way of saying it.
I just want to show you how like disrespectful y'all are. Like, it's Robin Thicke's song.
What are you talking
What
about?
did
No,
I
it's
say?
not. It's Marvin Gaye's song. First
Blurred
of all,
lines.
it's Marvin Gaye's song.
The one I'm
They got
singing.
sued. They got sued.
Yeah, you're right.
It's Marvin Gaye's song. Let's
Yeah,
put some
you're right.
respect on the
Thank
elders.
Thank you.
It is Marvin Gaye.
Thank
so
you.
he took your
They
disrespect.
took the
and
influence from
flipped it
Marvin
back
Gaye.
on you.
Marvin Gaye's foundation took all
Right.
that money and left Robin Thicke broke as hell.
Really?
That's why you don't hear about him no more.
Nah,
Yeah, they got
yeah.
sued.
Seriously?
There was a whole deposition and
He
everything
got
about it.
sued that bad.
The
Bro,
Marvin
if the
Gaye family?
backlash against the
They don't
video
play.
wasn't enough. Have you seen the video? Not to get off topic. Have you
Yeah.
seen that video?
I haven't really taken in the video, in all
It's in
honesty,
the
in
video.
a while. It's been a while since I've seen that video. I ain't really too
Bro,
careful.
when the video ends up on X videos,
What?
Yeah,
So you know the
Nah,
video
it was pretty.
What?
wild. For the time that it came out, we've never seen like. Actually,
Are you? Come on now, really?
Yeah, Nelly. What is it?
Tip
Tip drill?
drill.
Yeah.
They used
so-
to have BET After
Snoop
Dark, my
Dogg's
guy. Like,
videos
what
were
you talking
crazy.
about? It was mad.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg has his own.
D'Angelo coming on the screen half butt naked and shit.
Yeah.
D'Angelo was
I don't
like-
think any girls are complaining about it.
No,
They were
they weren't.
complaining about that.
They're
No.
bare mad, bare niggas.
He had a
mad.
crazy V line.
Yeah, they were like,
that was
oh,
ridiculous.
it's our turn. Oh.
Yeah, and then Man's like, yo, turn this off.
Yo, I have a friend. I will not call her.
Why you always listening to this song?
Yo, this woman has a line. She's like, anytime she's talking about a man, she's like, I've been objectifying
Sounds
men
off.
since. Oh wow, y'all are just gonna do that to me.
Sorry.
Y'all's gonna do that to me. It's okay.
It's muted. You're not even listening to it.
You didn't even listen
Why
to
are
what
you
I'm
calling
saying.
me back anymore?
Look at his
Wow.
brains.
But no, and I was saying like this woman. I'm not gonna call her name. She has a line where she's just like, yeah, I've been objectifying men since like 19, whatever.
I like that.
I like that.
I like
Right?
that. Honesty.
Yeah, equality.
I like that energy. It's there.
Equality.
Smack him on the ass. No, it's real.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You know the thing is, she actually would do that.
Nah,
Thanks for breakfast.
nah, bro. That's
Breakfast.
Thanks
Yeah.
for breakfast.
Yeah. Bah!
That's insane.
Oh,
How
goddamn.
you feel about a girl slapping you on the ass?
Do not slap
Don't do
my
it.
ass.
Just don't do it. Just,
Yeah?
just don't do it. That's violation.
Don't play with me.
You walking by and she's just like,
Don't do that. Don't.
She just
Especially if she
offloads
bites her
one.
lip when she's doing it.
Nah, that's violation.
really? That's violation?
That's violation.
You like that?
I didn't say I like it, but I'm saying violation?
You know, that's the thing. But we're not
but
definitely
violation?
like it. That's the crazy part.
No, but violation?
Brad
That's
looked
a
at me like.
violation.
No, y'all don't know. No. When I think,
Yeah,
yo, she don't do that to you?
no, hell no.
Here's
But,
expected the-
to be violated, that's a very big thing, sir.
Nah, don't do that.
I mean, if you're uncomfortable, that's cool. But all right. You know what? Let's not get that.
violation.
It's not that deep.
Don't
It's not
slap
that
me
deep.
on my
But
ass,
okay,
bro.
you ain't into it.
I'm not. Nah, don't do that.
Not that I'm gonna yell at her if she like when she does it, but I'm gonna be like,
Depends
yo,
how
like,
much time
don't
you-
do that. Like, just
Depends
don't
on-
do it.
Now
gonna
I'm
be
curious.
stunned.
Like, okay, let's say, because it's always like, if you don't like something, then I have to listen to that and hear that and then realize.
But we're in the age of equality. We can't have it both ways where we're like looking at them and saying, here's your equality now. Like, wait, hold on. You
Wait,
ever heard about this?
what are you trying to make?
What are you trying
No,
to do?
no. Hold on. I'm
about to
billing
say-
right now. I'm billing right now.
we didn't even get to the next situation yet.
Let me
Let's calm down.
bill. Let me bill. You see what I'm doing? No, I'm billing, yo. I'm billing.
Build
There's
those
layers
blocks.
over here.
Build those blocks, man.
Building those blocks.
Go ahead.
But I'm just looking at the situation like, you know, that's usually something that a man would do. I guess.
Smack
Smack a woman, yeah.
So
So if you got a juicy and she wants to slap it too,
But
I mean, I'm not saying.
That's when I.
But,
That's
but
not
use
why
the
I'm
word
doing
violate.
squats.
That's why I'm like.
Yeah, like
huh?
I'm not doing
I'm
it
just
for
going
you.
squats to like
True.
get my
You see-
legs.
You see
You're
what
not
females,
doing
you know when
I'm
females
not
say,
doing it for that kind
You're
of
not doing it for her. You're doing it for you.
No, real shit. I was just about to say that. Like, you know when females say, yo, I'm not working out for nobody else but me. I'm not wearing this for nobody. It's like, fact.
Honestly.
I'm not doing squats for nobody else.
Yo,
I think I understand.
Hold on. No,
I
you
just
need
wanna
to
see-
I think we
understand.
just proved the quality.
Yeah, no, there you. No, proof. I mean, come on, that's a stretch. But like, I'm looking at it right now.
That is a stretch.
What are you saying?
You gotta stretch
Like-
before you reach, man.
You know what I mean?
It's ridiculous.
Pull a hand.
No, like, but yo, with that being said, you really have to think about certain things. Like, you see these IG models, everybody like, oh, this is a thought. But
Yeah.
if you go to the gym and you work out hard
And you earn that body.
and you earn that body,
It's time. Like one of the most disrespectful.
why would you not
things-
want to show it?
One of the most
I guess.
disrespectful.
No, he has a point.
Disrespectful things that I see, like female clients will come in. It's like I want to look like this girl, and they put up an IG model or something.
Wow.
Like,
And they want to look
somebody
like
that-
her.
Why am I saying wow?
No,
That's
hold
a
on,
real
hold on,
thing.
hold on. Let me build. Let me build my thing.
Sorry, hold on.
So-
layers. Do your thing. Build your blocks.
I got the Lego. I got the Lego pieces. in there. They want to
Such
look
a
like this
Toronto.
IG. They want to look like I like E. So they be building up the blocks. See, so they come to me and they're like,
Oh,
yo,
McDonald's.
so yo, tutus, yo, shorty over here, X Angel ... 1 2 3 on IG.
She's not talking like that, fam. Don't
I
do
wanna
that.
How you know?
I'm
All
never
right, true.
talking
There's a
to
plethora
any-
of clientele.
There's a plethora-
that
yeah,
be
you're right,
there.
you're right.
Numbers
Talking to
went up.
any
You
girl.
know what I mean?
Your numbers going up.
Come on.
Making that money.
Come on.
Making bad bitch.
Anyways.
I ain't even gonna lie. No, actually, I can say that because I too am trying to become a bad bitch.
We all trying to be.
We all trying to be bad bitches out here. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say that.
No,
But
you
yeah.
can't. Why would you not say that? Oh, because you don't want to use the
No.
word?
I want to be a bad bitch, but I was about to.
I am,
I was
yeah.
about to expose some. Nah, I'm not.
All right, don't go into all that.
So yeah, but they be wanting to
This
get
guy's been
that.
waxing his balls. That's pretty much what he's trying to say. That's all it
Yo,
was.
fam,
Bro,
you
you
said it.
guys, you gotta take care. You guys
You
take
said it,
care.
not me still.
I haven't done the gooch area yet, but I make sure that I'm trimmed up.
Hold on, you really be waxing like that?
Not wax.
Look, we're getting off topic. Go on your. Go on. What you saying?
Start talking about trimming.
That was
up,
crazy.
I get antsy.
I got excited.
I get excited.
You about to start sharing your
Talk about
routines?
self-care.
You be like, haha, Milch, you out here talking about your skincare? I'm gonna show you today.
I'm not.
This is what I do with exfoliation.
the main thing is going from thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get this in a month.
Uh-huh.
That girl has worked years.
Years.
Like, let's take genetics and like
course.
having a certain
With-
body
with
type. Of
everyone.
course, you know, like some people have bigger hips, bigger like genetically from their parents,
For sure,
or like
for sure.
in their gene
Hold
pool.
on, keep talking. This is getting to me.
But outside of that, they've put in work to get to that certain aesthetic or body. Fam, don't do it in front of the camera.
Was it out?
to get around it, yo.
Was it?
We're good.
What?
I was in the frame.
Keep talking.
So,
I didn't know I
okay.
was in the frame.
So,
Okay.
yeah. Don't disrespect the work that girl, that million follower IG girl had
Yeah.
to do to get that body.
Facts, facts.
2.3, 1 point,
Minus
whatever.
the plastic
who
surgery or
cares?
whatever. We're talking
No, we're talking
about
about,
like,
like
the
work.
girls who actually put in work.
Who actually
Like,
get
But even then, hold on. Let's not. All right.
no, I'm not giving plastic
No,
surgery.
hold on.
As a health professional, I can't give that.
I completely agree
That's
with
against
you.
everything he stands for,
However,
quite
you
literally.
can't look down at the psychological stress and the things that. Well, that's another thing too.
my God.
No, hold on. But that's the thing. A lot of these women don't know. They think that, I'm gonna just go over to this place and maybe if I go over to Colombia, X, Y, and Z, it's gonna solve all the problems. They don't realize that when they come back, they're gonna have to wear a faja for however many months. A faja, it's basically a compression suit that they put on, right?
It's like
to be able to make sure
like
that-
a wrestling suit almost.
Yeah, so basically, what it does, it helps their skin to be able to grasp back onto the muscles and everything like
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Right. It's a very painful procedure where they have to be like while they're there getting whatever fluid that are accumulating in certain areas removed. They're gonna have to constantly get massaged. Mind you, their skin is not connected to the muscle tissue, so while they're getting massaged, their nerve endings are getting reactivated, and that hurts.
It's very true.
Right. So the fact that these women would go through that
Yeah, just for beauty.
just for the sake of beauty, it's a lot, man.
Yeah, nah.
And then to like reach to the level, even the situation. Let's say it's not even that serious. A woman, she goes and she spends maybe like 5 bands on each titty, right?
Right.
Like
Each.
yeah, well, yeah.
10K on the chest.
10K
That's
on
a
the
flex.
chest.
Who you going?
10K
Some
on the
men don't
chest.
even have that in the chain.
You know what I mean? You spend 10K on your
10K on
chest.
the
You're not
chest.
gonna show it.
Can you imagine a rapper coming in with an $8,000 chain and she got 10K on her chest? High
No,
neck, bro.
got an $8,000 chain, and he's covering it up with a turtleneck. And then now he's like, oh yeah, you're humble.
Yeah.
She got a 10K chest, and you're gonna look at her and be like, she's a little whore for showing it off. That costs money.
Yeah, if I spend 10K on something, I'm best
You
believe.
flaunt that.
Bro,
Best believe when after you're done training me, fam, because the amount of torture you're
what
putting me
is
through.
what is a shirt?
What's a shirt, fam? You don't understand. I'm trying to get the winter
like
body.
LL Cool J back in the 80s.
Because no. Everybody be talking
Been here
about
for years.
right. Everybody be talking about how they want a summer body. Nah, I'm on the winter body. You understand?
Wait, explain that.
Winter body's like this. I come through, I'm wearing the jacket, right? Outside be cold, but when I take off the jacket, that body be warm.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I'm working on. By the time I unzip this and I got the little 6-8 pack thing going on right there, it's a different move.
Okay.
I'll have enough time to be able to develop that because this is Canada and winter lasts basically almost the entire year.
Yeah,
like it's
you only
stupid.
get summer for like 2 seconds.
2 seconds and then we're back.
Yeah.
Like I was literally outside walking around like this was Game of Thrones talking about winter is here.
That's the only time I'm really jealous about America. And literally everything else is trash.
Or just because they actually have like certain places that's warm.
Yeah, Miami, Florida, other places.
But you know what? Speaking about the fact that you brought up America, there was the presidential debates that happened, and not to go through the whole debacle with that. I just want to bring something to your attention, and I want to know how you feel about this. To know that people are still riding with this guy. You know, people talk about Candace Owens and all that other kind of stuff, but just this thing. Donald Trump was talking. They're like, "Are you racist?" and all that kind of stuff, right? And he was like, "No, I just wanted to be very clear." I'm paraphrasing, but he was basically getting at it to say that he's the least racist person in the room.
Damn, that's low-key a flex. Because he's trying to say Biden. Was Biden in the room?
Of course, it's a debate. Joe Biden's right next to him. He's saying he's the least racist person in the room. Mind you, the beginning of the debates, this guy was like, he was dashing out haymakers. However, Biden was very... Trump, like he was dishing them out. Yeah. But...
he's good in those circumstances.
Yeah, but Biden, he was really consistent. That lady that was the moderator, she was doing a very good job. She's so beautiful.
Was it a lady or a guy?
It was a lady, man.
About two different things.
No. The moderator, the person that was keeping them in line.
The one I know about was a
that was the one before, fam. This happened yesterday.
See, I don't be keeping up. That's why I don't be talking about stuff. You guys gotta know. If you don't know shit, shut up.
That's right.
Don't act like you know some things that you don't know.
And that's why I rate you. That's why I rate you because if you don't know, you don't talk.
Yeah. Here's my thing about presidential debates. I think it's bullshit. Personally, I think it's just
they're puppets.
Like that too, but like I think they're just two grown ass kids just arguing about who Like, oh, this is my Tory. No, it's my Tory. Like, there's nothing gets solved. I've watched a bit of the presidential debates, and it's just Trump it's basically a pissing contest. Who can shout the loudest?
Yeah. My dick's bigger than yours.
That's all it is. And it's like, these are the things that you formulate who you're voting for. This is what determines who you're voting for. Nigga, the country's doomed. The country is doomed. And that's how you come up with who you're voting for, who shouts the loudest and who says the most ignorant things, and whose dick is bigger. Man,
I have a question for you now. If you could have an effect on how we choose the next leader, how would you go about it differently? Like, would you keep the debates? Would you take rid of it? Would you get rid of it? Oh no.
I don't like that laugh.
There's only one laughing like an anime villain.
You know, like
there's only one way that we can do it.
This guy's on his Vegeta right now.
There's only one way to do it. They gotta shoot dice for the country. I mean, that's the only way. I'm playing.
Let's go with it. Sure.
It's a joke.
No, or flip.
For real? I thought you were going with it because I was being like, yo, you play some. I was about to say CeeLo still.
CeeLo can go on.
Trump Rose at 456. He's not a prezi.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, CeeLo can go on.
No, but honestly,
can you imagine Rose at
Trump
1,
with
2,
a
3?
little do-rag on, talking about some. Country is mine.
Not even that dead ass beat.
Dead ass.
no.
You thought you could win?
No, that's too much swag. It'd be more like dead ass, dude.
Dead ass dude.
Yeah. No, for real, man.
I told you I'd be the best player of CeeLo ever.
He's been in enough rap songs to say B.
Nah.
He even made mention of that.
To be honest, he's been in and around. He was in Fresh Prince.
He's been around a lot.
But that was before we knew it was a white supremacist. Anyway.
I mean, it's not even before we knew. Everybody.
Before it was public
information.
Because a lot of these rich folk.
They know.
Come on now.
Everybody that works over at the Trump golf course, anytime he's coming on the scene, all the Mexicans and everybody else has to hide.
Stop this.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
They all gotta hide, yo.
I didn't mean to laugh at that. It's just kind of crazy.
That's actually insane.
Like,
what?
It's not laugh worthy. It's just.
Why must they hide though? What happens if they get seen? Like what?
Get this trash out of my establishment.
That's crazy. But we saw it even in like Ontario when those guys were calling those brown people on the golf course packies.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing,
like
you were...
wealthy people have a different set of entitlement. Because they work themselves to a certain point where it's like, oh, this is our club and you're impeaching on our space now. It's cool if you guys are on the outskirts, but once you start infiltrating where we're at, that's different.
But it's like you don't really own the facility. You don't.
Well, no. They're paying money every single month to be a part of X, Y, and Z country club or ski club. But
so
or
are
whatever.
other individuals.
That are there.
But that's the point I'm trying to make. They don't understand that. They're like, because for so long the people that have wealth and power are people that look like them. Okay. So now that other people are accumulating wealth, now that
Malcolm's making money,
now that
Patel's making money,
and they're in those spaces.
It's all good.
They're, instead of it being like if there's 100 members, you might have 10 or 2 to 10 of the people being like different ethnic backgrounds. Now you're getting like 20, 30. So those numbers so we went from 10% to 30%. So now they're like, oh shit, we can't be as. That's crazy.
What is that? Spider?
We can't be. It's
gonna rain tomorrow.
Is that what it means?
Yeah, you kill a spider, it's gonna rain.
Yeah, y'all couldn't see that, and the audio video listeners.
It's gonna rain tonight anyway, so
it's fall.
It's fall.
Yeah.
I was just saying that just for saying its sake. Like.
Yeah, but training in the morning about to be crazy. We still going, rain or shine.
So happy I don't have you tomorrow. Oh my god.
Hey, Meatmo said it best. On the corner when the block is slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, you really know that the Meek verses like that.
I'm a music guy. How many times I have to say
he's
this?
A music guy.
He's a music guy, but like you're a Meek guy.
No, it's not.
When I was doing reckless things, Meek Mill was on rotation.
Reckless things meaning that you were out here, not minding your business the way you should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sure. That's what we want to call it.
We're not rappers on here, yo. We don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stupid ass individuals.
Yeah, I mean.
How you make a whole song talking about what you did the day before?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
my guy did a song about doing the race while he was on the race. Doing the race.
Like,
and got caught.
Meek Mill as Meek Mill as an individual is just super solid, and he's like he's like the not blueprint, but like he's the example. Like you can come out from anything. Yeah, like you can come out of anything, and like, end up shining, and like you don't. Your situation or your circumstance doesn't have to define you. And that's why I like Meek Mill.
You know who's that for me?
What you mean?
Nah, explain why you.
I
agree.
Because there's so many other different individuals that are.
No, I'm not saying
we can big up one person without tearing down.
Yeah, like, yeah.
No. I'm saying but he said poster boy.
I never said poster boy. He said poster boy.
I was trying to put it.
I said he's an example of that.
Because I can think of people in way worse situations.
No. Well, we don't know Meek Mill's situation specifically. We just know that he grew up in a rough area, caught a couple cases, stuff like that. He's still kind of dealing with to this day.
Okay.
Growing up in Philadelphia is not the easiest shit ever. Especially his end of Philadelphia is not.
Facts.
Bro, I want to watch his movie. My boy was watching Snap, and he was like, "Yo, it's actually kind of sick." I was like,
"I'm sure it is."
Yeah. So I want to check that out. I might be watching.
You know, people are doing viewing parties and all of that on Zoom right now. Like one person goes and they just stream the whole movie, and 20 people beyond that watching it. Word. I was about to do that for Borat tonight.
That kind of gives me hope.
I want to see Borat.
What?
That kind of gives me.
Why does that give you hope in society?
Nah, because right now I feel like in 2020 it's a lot of division. And it feels like it's if either you're Trump or Biden, it's either you're Black Lives Matter, All Lives Matter. It's either you're with the Native Americans or you're not. It's like. I feel like there's so much division. When I see things like that, where we can just kind of put that aside and like be like, "Yo, I want to watch Borat 2." Like,
it's Borat 3 still.
Borat. No, like I want to watch Borat as well.
Okay.
Not Borat.
Okay.
Movie number 2.
All right.
Like or you know what? I may not like you, but we both gotta stay in the same line. They pick up the groceries at the same spot. You know, we still gotta hit up Fortinos. You know? And then open up that dialogue to actually have those conversations. That gives me hope.
Right.
When I just be seeing like, you know, the stuff at the golf club when mans are calling each other packy.
All that stupid stuff.
It's just like, yo,
but that's the thing. They show you more of that than as opposed to the good that's happening in the world. And I can guarantee you, there's a lot more positive energy, especially in this time than before. The entire world came together and marched for the rights of black people. And people just forget that happened.
Like London, France, they did marches as well.
Norway, Sweden, all over that was a thing.
That's true.
It's crazy.
Nice. Speaking about that, my man spoke out. Speaking about
I know where you're going with this. Do Black Lives really matter?
We still gotta ask that question. That's crazy, right?
The fact that we still have do Black Lives look in the camera. Do Black Lives really matter?
Smells. Look at the camera right there.
That answer changes depending on who you're talking to. I came in the pod.
Young.
I came in the best podcast in the world.
Facts.
This is what it is.
Listen to GTA. Never forget. But so I don't know if y'all. Well, we watched it before just to kind of get briefed up on it. But for y'all that don't know, one of the cops that was involved in the Breonna Taylor situation. Well, the shooting.
Jonathan Mattingly. Oh, Sergeant Jonathan Mattingly. That's his name.
He couldn't deal with the silence anymore. We were
after 7 months of sitting down.
After we were talking about Meg going through it and had to break the silence, we also have Sergeant. What is it?
Sergeant Jonathan Mattingly. And hold on. Actually, Goofball. As you say, Meg. Wait, hold on. I have.
Don't go into the Meg situation.
No, this is what cheeses me in regards to that. We're going to keep on this and we're going to get to that.
Switch on the top.
No, I'm not. But this is the thing. No, I'm not. Shh. Let me have my moment. Thank you, sirs.
Bill, I'm giving you a building.
Let me build. Give my building blocks.
Let me just. Can I put a citation?
Go on.
We do not agree with the views of Breonna Anderson. He is his own individual. It does not represent the Northland podcast.
Go off, King.
Right. This is a brand. I'm trying to monetize. Go ahead. Go crazy. It's like right before Joe Budden speaks on Everyday Struggle, they put the little, yep.
You know I'm on the contract, right? Anyways, so...
Contracts can get recontracted.
No.
Rick Ross said that best.
Okay. All right, true. But this is the thing. The narrative when it comes to...
I'm joking.
Hold on. The narrative when it comes to Meg Thee Stallion, right?
Nick, don't get into that right now.
Let him cook.
Let me cook.
Freedom of speech.
And I'm not talking about her. This is not specifically her. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about what the media has been doing in regards to her case. Mm-hmm. It's been one where they're spinning it where you have to respect the lives of black women, right?
Yes.
You have to care for the lives of black women, right?
She's a part of that spin, though, because she...
No. I'm not talking about her action in this. I'm literally just talking about the media.
Okay.
the way how the media has been perpetuating this, right, for her situation, is that the people who violate the sanctity of and the safety of black women are black men. That's how the media has been pushing it.
I do see what you're talking about.
Every time when they talk about the situation with her, the target is always black men, and they look at the other black men that come up and say X, Y, and Z. However, the case with Breonna Taylor right now, the way how that has also been spun is that it was a black man who violated the sanctity of who she is and her safety, and that's why she's dead. And that's what this guy came up with, that it was because the boyfriend shot, which is why she's dead. You see what I'm saying? You see the way how the media
but that's not even twisting this? But here's what I'm going to say. I don't agree with you because I don't think the media had any part to do in that. I think the media already made up their mind because it's in Western culture. They're gonna side with the blue shirts, with the blue uniform, to be like, look into the history of this guy and try to find a way to demonize him. Of
overall, all encompassing the brush that they decide to paint anytime they make that argument in terms of protecting black women. That brush that they use, it touches on the Breonna Taylor, it touches on Meg Thee Stallion, it touches on the situation that happened with Joe Budden and his girlfriend, how they were saying how Joe was whooping this woman's behind, or anything that happens in the media, and they try and make it seem as if the men who are doing these things are the black men, right? When in reality, you go to the hospital, it's not black men who are there looking at black women saying, oh yeah, you're stronger than the other races, so we can do X, Y, and Z. We don't have to give you this much morphine to dull your pain like everybody else. We're not looking at, like, in terms of people who go through human trafficking or are raped or anything like that, and they have to go and get a sex kit at the hospital and all that kind of stuff. They look at them to say, oh well, I mean, you're a sexual object anyway. They look at them as being, in a position where, I mean, it is what it is. You want that. So, like, who's to say that you actually are? It's not black men looking at them and saying those things. That is not a construct of society that was planted and implemented by black men. Right?
For sure.
So in this situation right here, with how this whole thing is going on and being constructed, even with Breonna Taylor, as we're talking about, why is there not more emphasis pushed on the narrative of the corruption of society, of what the media is putting out in regards to the negative connotations and the negative image of who the actual perpetrators of the rights of black women are? Like, that needs to be fixed, and it still comes right back down to racism.
So who do you think is the perpetrator, if not black men?
If not black men? Well,
you think media is pushing black men, but who do you think is the perpetrator in reality?
In reality, it's the people in control of media. It's white people. Like, that is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, they're the ones, and it comes right back down to the conversation that Jonathan had. He was saying that in regards to George Floyd, well, it's in question that maybe his death was caused by an overdose.
Okay, before you get into that, Melch, I want to hear your perspective
on George Floyd's death.
On hearing what my man had to say.
What's his name? Sergeant
Jonathan.
Sergeant Goofy. Okay.
True.
Sergeant Goofy, right?
Goofball. Idiot.
Claffy clown.
The claffiest of clowns.
There we go. Bring that over here.
Trying to bring that shit back.
Yes.
I think, you know what? I don't even think it was his idea to go ahead and speak out.
Really?
No,
okay.
I think it was the lamb to the slaughter type thing. Like,
sacrificial.
I think it was a sacrificial lamb, to be honest.
Shit,
because if you look at his face during that whole debacle,
he did not look comfortable.
Okay,
he did not look comfortable. He did not look like he wanted to be there.
Why am I
honestly,
here? That was
he didn't really look like he believed the things that he was saying 100%. To be completely honest.
See, like a script.
Yes, because it was a thing of
like, hit my bullet points.
I don't know if he's cooking super gumbo right now, but I like it.
Look at
tastes good.
Tastes good. I know where he's going, but
look at the look at the blue wall protection, right? That's what they call it. The police force is the blue wall protection. Biggest gang in the universe, right?
Yeah.
Biggest gang is the government, but anyway.
Oh, well, second biggest gang. No, he's cooking with that. Yeah. Second biggest gang. My bad. Correct me. Second biggest gang. Police force, right?
Yeah.
I think it's
Close
a thing.
Second, though.
Close second.
I think it's a thing of they're like, okay, we protected you. We made sure that your family was safe
You're
enough.
not gonna go to jail.
You know, even though the harassment and stuff like that happened, you didn't go to jail. We know that you participated. You were accessory in a murder. You know what I mean? We made sure that you didn't go to jail. We made sure that your family was good. You didn't get killed or nothing like that. So now you got to go back and hold us down in front of the world. You have to ride with us, stand with us. It's like when the gang. It's like when you get put on with the gang. It's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You're in the set now. Like, you got to get your stripes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We protected you. We can protect you all day, but like, can you protect yourself?
Yeah.
And can you protect us? Like, can you hold it down for the squad? Exactly.
Yeah.
We're not just gonna baby you. I'm saying, so go bring it home. So if you watch that interview back and look at his face, he did not want to be saying the things that he was saying. Or I could be completely wrong, but that's just an idea.
Yeah, no,
I don't think it was passion what he was saying.
He said he didn't want to be there. However, he said his views because even then they asked him, so you're telling me that no racism was involved in this case whatsoever?
Oh yeah.
And he was like, yeah, no, that no racism was involved. After being on the force for a certain period of time, you tend to know. It's like, okay.
And it's specific words where it's not racial. It's not racial profiling. It's
criminal profiling,
which in itself sounds.
Because
it's just mincing words.
It's just mincing words.
Yeah.
And even then, in terms of, and then he goes in to describe what makes a criminal.
Oh my god.
That was the.
Oh my god.
That's what got me. They're not showing
making eye contact. Fuck out of here, bro.
You know what I like to call that? It's not It's
just because I don't look at you in your eyes, all of a sudden I'm a criminal.
Hold on, man. All right,
I'm a criminal. I went from civilian.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
I went like this. I could have been looking at some ass. I could have been looking at something else.
I could have been looking at anything
eyes.
in the universe.
And now because I'm not looking at you directly in the eye, I might feel uncomfortable around authority. I don't know. Maybe because niggas are getting killed.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that has something. Maybe that's something to do with it.
Maybe it's because if you look at the police force, how it even started, they were slave catchers.
Honestly,
maybe it's
all
that
of
too.
the stuff that's going on, I don't even feel comfortable saying nigga anymore. But you have the guy there freaking.
I feel less and less comfortable saying it, and I know Rayon. That was a big thing between me and Rayon. But honestly, I know now. I understand what Rayon was saying all these times. Not that I never understood him.
No, of course.
Maybe I was just a little bit ignorant. Like, man,
to be honest, he's been telling me
it.
about this since high school.
You told me that as well. That he's always been on it.
Been on that.
Yeah,
and at one point you weren't saying it.
Yeah, no, but
we weren't saying it at all.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, but that's the thing. I say it. However, in terms of consistency, or consistently saying it, I try my best not to, because I mean, at the end of the day, realistically, I never even had the concept of that until I came to Canada.
Yeah.
Right.
If you're Jamaican.
That's
well, that's the thing. Now it's a completely different story because over there, everybody wants to be American, right?
Want to be westernized.
Everybody wants to be westernized. But if you're calling somebody a nigger in Jamaica, or you say nigger, you're getting box across your face.
But
you're getting a rock stone.
It's not like slavery or anything.
No.
It's just disrespectful.
It's just completely disrespectful. Yeah. If a man looks at you and they say, "Oh, nigger," that's the best you would get. "Oh, nigger." Yeah. They will call you a nigger. That's what you would get, and that is a big insult.
It's huge.
Word.
It's right up there with suck your mother.
Right.
Word?
Fam, if you tell a Jamaican to go suck their mother.
No, I know how serious that is.
Yeah.
I know how serious that is.
I fought loved ones over that.
Really? Yeah.
I fought loved ones.
Because they thought it was sweet. Nah, you're getting decked.
I can't tell you to suck out.
You know that.
I can't tell you to suck out. That's crazy. I never say it to you guys. I never
finish a sentence.
I never say it to you guys. Though.
That's like the equivalent to a New York suck my dick.
Quite literally. No, it is. No, it is.
It
is. No,
over
it is.
here it's kind of like whatever. Suck my dick.
Oh no.
You go to New York?
Depending on who you're talking to.
Are they stabbing mans over there for that?
You might not see tomorrow.
True. All right.
You might not see stab.
All right.
It's indefinite.
Bro, I'm westernizing.
Me, a man says go. So I'm taking my 3-star dragon one time and.
Bro, I'm westernizing. Even if I hear that, I'm still taking that as maximum disrespect.
Allegedly, I'm taking my 3-star dragon.
Whoa, allegedly.
Guys not trying to indict him.
Gotta cover it up.
I'm not a rapper. I'm a church boy. I don't do none of that.
Facts.
Nah.
I live in
Hallelujah.
You're a fraudulent.
I'm a
church boy.
suburban.
I too am a suburban.
No, you're fraudulent. You're so fraudulent.
Rexdale. No. I claim Rexdale all day.
Won't sound stage and stand up. You already dig.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, what were we talking about? What were we talking about?
I don't know. We talked about the whole. Suck my dick.
That's what you're on.
Nah, I swear we're on the
That's what you're on. No, we're on the interview, fam.
Oh, my bad.
Now
I thought you were talking about the
guys'
tangent. I thought you were gonna talk about
No.
how. Okay, never mind.
we get off tangents.
Yeah, no, I was saying, long and short, I've never actually heard that word used in a form of camaraderie until I came here, right? Which is why, for me personally, like, I try my best still, because even then, like, even in my house right now with my parents, I will not hear, and if my father opens his mouth and says that, it's always in disrespect to whoever he's talking about.
And this,
Yeah, and he tries his best not to. So if he says that, you know that's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Right? However, with all of this stuff that's going on right now, with what he was saying in regards to, I'm not racist, we're not racial profiling, we're criminal pro. It's not all
Getting
of
back
that.
to the Breonna situation.
Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense, because what you're saying is still coming right back down to racial profiling. An individual not looking in you in your eyes is because they're afraid. It's because they have the feeling that if they look over here,
then you're gonna cause problems.
it's gonna cause problems. Hey, come over here, I want to talk to you.
There's been too many examples, and
For sure.
I want to knock home this point because I'm sick and tired of hearing of it. He literally, and this is why I like what you were saying, because it's been said before that he went on to say, I don't think George Floyd was a stand-up citizen prior.
Yeah.
And that had no relevancy whatsoever to the rights that were impinged on him, which was he wasn't given due process. This nigga just had his knee on his neck.
Yeah.
So regardless, he could have been the baddest motherfucker on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. There's a reason. That's the things that separate us from barbarians and anarchy.
Exactly.
Because if we can choose, if we're executioner and judge
and executioner, like, no.
then we are no better than our previous civilizations where we could just choose who lived and who died. You know, there's a reason we have democracy, because we know that having rights and having the will to have people choose, and then having the rehabilitation that people can do better.
Yeah.
There's a reason we push that now. So to hear him say that was really when I tuned out, for me personally.
Okay.
You know, which is why I was like, hearing your perspective kind of made me like, it has to be he's just trying to incite some sort of like anger. It must be like a script. Okay. Okay, you're gonna go on the ABC News and you're gonna say these bullet points, and that's gonna get this side really riled up, and it's gonna get the people that rock with you to rock with you even heavier. He finally said it.
He said
God damn it.
He said all the things to piss off the black people.
But
literally, like
Yeah,
it wasn't
he
even
called
like
he called us criminals, which are basically the same thing as saying
criminal
thugs.
profile, racial profile.
Yeah,
That was
It's like saying
crazy.
thug. I'm
Well,
thug
hold on,
profiling.
I want to get to a specific.
That was the whole stop and frisk,
Right?
Remember?
Exactly.
The whole it was like another way to say let's stop black people for no reason, because the law was, if you look like you're suspicious, I have the right to just throw out all your rights and then check you up. That's crazy. So I got a hoodie on, and it's raining out. That gives you the right now to search my shit, me and my homies. And we're already in a situation where one person might have some reefer on them. The amount of people that have gone to jail for weed, bro.
And not even a lot too. Like you're talking about 3 grams.
you have
Crazy.
the situation.
Crazy, man. That's what really, to just finish my point, that's where I really tuned out, because I like to hear different perspectives, because I'm probably the most optimistic person amongst the 3 of us in terms of that we can get over this, we can unify. But that's when I was really like, oh, you're just trying to say something.
Yeah.
Like, you waited 7 months to break silence to say this?
To say that nonsense. And it's like, the thing...
I thought you wanted to protect your family. Right now, you're inciting violence, because I'm not even a violent person like that. And I could understand, like, I would usually be looking at someone that would probably be more aggressive in a situation and be like, calm down. How am I supposed to tell someone that would probably want to respond angrily to this? and tell them to calm down. I might be like, I might turn a blind eye, whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not condoning your behavior, but I'm also not reprimanding that.
Right.
Because you're talking out of pocket.
For sure. And like the part where he was kind of like justifying George Floyd, so that's by saying he wasn't a model citizen. I'm like, okay, well, what's the definition of a model citizen?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know that you might be not going home faithfully all the time. Like if we talking about model citizen, what is a model citizen?
No, but look, when you have situations of like Dylan Roof, the guy who went into the church and blast that whole shit up, or like the typical school shooter. These are not black kids doing it, right? Mm-hmm. But what happens when what happens? What media coverage do they get?
Mental illness.
He was an angel. Okay, I could never see him doing that. He loved to draw little dolphins in his notebooks during class.
Look at his notebooks. There's mad red.
There's mad red.
Like, and then he was showing y'all. He was literally like, "I'm going to shoot the school."
And then it says "kill N-words" on the top. Like, what do you mean?
It was written on. It was literally written on the walls.
Those are just silly drawings. You know, he's an artist.
Oh, he's so creative. Yeah, he's creatively about to dun off everybody in the school.
You know what I mean? I remember when it wasn't Dylan Roof. It was a school shooter. It was a school shooter. They literally put him on the front of a magazine saying, what did it say? It said, oh my god, it said something about like how did this happen? How did this angel turn into something else? Like
that was the magazine cover.
It was something along those lines of like good boy gone bad or some crazy shit like that, right? And I'm just like, wow, if this was us in this situation, or if we're talking about I guess like
it'll be done.
Yeah, like if it was a black kid in that situation, not necessarily,
not even the hood. Sometimes just impoverished nation.
Well, I want to read this in terms of somebody who was not racial profile but criminal profile. He was criminal profile.
Okay, yeah, let's take that.
Right,
criminal profile.
He was criminal profile. His last words were,
"No,
I can't breathe. I have my ID right here. My name is Elijah McClain. Elijah McClain. I have to put respect on this man's name. That's my house. I was just going home. I'm an introvert. I'm just different, that's all. I'm so sorry. I have no gun. I don't do that stuff. I don't do anything. Why are you attacking me? I don't even kill flies. I don't eat meat, but I don't judge people. I don't judge people who do eat meat. Forgive me." You know how much fear you need to be in? All I was trying to do was become better. I will do better. I will do anything, sacrifice my identity. I'll do it. You all are phenomenal. You are beautiful, and I love you. Try to forgive me. I'm a good Gemini. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ow, that really hurt. You are all very strong. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Wow.
And he's crying at this point in time. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to do that. I just can't breathe correctly. Those are the last words that this man said.
I have to this day, guys.
Criminal profile.
To this day, guys, I haven't seen the George Floyd video, and I
do not watch it.
Really?
Don't watch it. No, but hold on. So the situation with this gentleman right here, Elijah, they gave him about roughly 320 milligrams to 350 milligrams of ketamine. Mm-hmm. Ketamine is something that you basically give to an individual when you're trying to sedate them. It's a form of anesthesia. It gives certain things in terms of side effects like memory loss. It gives pain release. It also puts people in somewhat of a trance-like state, right? Mm-hmm. For 320 to 350 milligrams, that's what you would give somebody that weighs about 200 pounds plus. Mm-hmm. This man weighed 140 pounds. They overdosed the man.
To even bring it back to George Floyd.
No, hold on. And also, I'm just staying on the topic of like criminal profiling. Yeah. The reason they came to him is because he had on a ski mask.
Exactly.
The only reason he had on the ski mask is because the man's anemic.
Yep.
Yeah, and this criminal, like, I don't want to hear, like, there's experience, and then there's being good at your job. Yeah. He literally said, police reform isn't going to fix this.
Stupid ass.
So you're saying you were trained enough, but you didn't get the person that was actually the criminal. Like, right. You didn't actually do your job.
And when it comes to the inspection, nothing was found in the house.
Nothing was found. So you didn't do your job, and you murdered someone, and you don't think that something needs to change in that situation. If we're just talking about Breonna, going back to George Floyd now, we're not talking about him as an upstanding citizen.
How would you even know what type of citizen he was? Why would you even dig into the type of person he was?
Let's go down that road. Let's play this game.
And Dylan Roof got a burger. Anyway.
Let's play this game.
A fucking burger.
From Burger King, alright?
Bro, they took him to Burger
They took
King.
him, man. Yo, they took the
They
man to
put a
Burger King.
bulletproof
Took him to
jacket
Burger
on
King.
him.
They
They
took
put
him
a
to
bulletproof
Burger
jacket
King.
on the man that was shooting.
Combo?
The man got the combo, fam.
Let me
That's
find out. Let me
burger
find out. You
and
got a
fries,
Whopper
fam,
combo.
and the
A
drink.
lie. If it's a double Whopper, that's crazy.
You know that if
That's
he
another
was cuffed,
$2.99.
if he was cuffed, those cuffs were loosed and they were at the front of his body so that he could eat that burger.
Bro, they probably got the special hand.
That's why I don't eat Burger King now.
Maybe they even took off the. Whoa.
Well, on top of them just being having trash food. That's
Damn,
another
the
topic.
Whopper
though.
is lit.
The Whopper is
I haven't had a
lit.
Whopper in a minute, but one cheat day, I'm coming for it.
Yeah.
It's trash. Whopper's trash.
Bro, if we were to not shop at all the racist establishments, we would just only be going back.
No, I'm not saying because of that reason. I just don't like Burger King because
Oh, okay,
the food is
okay.
trash, in my opinion.
Speaking about racist establishments,
wait.
segue. American Gods. I haven't watched that because they took Orlando Jones off the show, so I'm just not watching that no more.
I don't know who that
I don't
is.
know American
The guy who played
Gods
Anansi.
or-
There's this, it's all right. It's good. Don't watch that
Anansi
show.
sounds very Jamaican.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It comes from the
She sounds like she's in every
God,
Christian
no,
rap.
he. God,
He?
yeah. God
Anansi.
of legend and stories. Also considered to be a trickster god, almost like significant to Loki for people who like want a comparison. His situation was he just wanted to have all the knowledge of the world, and he shared it through stories.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, go peep that. Or not, because they took him off.
Are you
George
watching
Floyd was, I haven't watched the video, but from what people that have watched it tell me, he was screaming out for his mom.
Yeah.
When he was at his last seconds.
Screaming out for his mom.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro,
How much fear you need to be in to do
you
that?
know how much fear needs to be put into you
A grown man.
to say something like that? To call for the person that brought you into this world? The only time you do that is when you're scared for your life, or what's another time you call for your mom? Scared for your life,
That's it.
or you about to, or you just hit a lick,
Or
or
like-
like, yo, mama, we up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too, or
Yeah, I
like,
guess.
or like,
Those
I
are
would say
two.
like when you're younger,
Right.
You know, when you're younger, and when you would get into like certain situations, like I guess your first fight.
Yeah.
If you take that L, if you're getting your ass whooped, you're probably gonna scream for your mom,
Mama!
because that's all you like. That's like your savior.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, help me, like somebody help,
Help.
me. Yeah, you don't even know help. You're just like, yo, mom, like.
You're not even calling that.
Or
You're
if
like,
you're or if
mom.
you're like
Mom,
upset or
the fuck
take
is
off
that?
like mom.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like
Why do I
in
have to
that
go there?
instance, for him to be calling, you brought a man to the point where he's calling for his mom.
Yeah.
Like I think you've taken the criminal and made your point.
Yeah.
Whatever power trip you're trying to make.
And then had to-
So then to them diminish it not to be like he wasn't an angel. I think you're convoluting the conversation. The conversation is why are black people treated disproportionately different than white? Like don't switch the
Exactly.
topic.
Exactly.
He did. What did they say? George Floyd. He had a baggie on him. I have yet to see that baggie, and I watched that video just for that purpose, and traumatized myself.
Doubled it up.
Don't say anything to justify the.
No. But the thing is,
nonsense
honestly,
that
at
they
this point in time, I'm numb.
Castile.
No. But when it comes to that, I'm completely numb. I'm completely, I'm numb to it now because I've watched the video. Only God knows how many times looking for that baggie that they say supposedly falls out. I have yet to see a baggie that has fallen out.
Dave Chappelle said it best. Let's sprinkle some crack on it.
Yeah, let's put some crack on it.
Right?
And get
Simple.
out of here.
And get out of here. But like the
So
thing
now
is,
it's like, let's throw a comb, or let's throw a gun on him, or let's throw
A bag.
anything.
Yeah.
But now it's throw his past at him.
It's always been throw his past.
But even more so.
But now
because-
they have to be more because we're more liberal now. So we can't just sprinkle some crack on him and white people won't care.
Yeah.
Right.
Because some white people care.
Yeah.
You know, we got the attention of some powerful people. Black people
Facts.
are becoming more powerful in Western society. We're having more millionaires, more billionaires. You know, so
I'm gonna talk about that with SARS and what's going on after. But like the thing is with this though, you have the situation that's going on with this right here. They talk about his past, how he was somewhat of a deviant, how he did porn and all of that.
Like
George
any of
Floyd?
that matters.
But
what
like,
the fuck is that? So he's slanging. So he's slanging dick.
He slinged it on camera. So what?
Whoa!
I didn't even.
So we
I
watching
didn't
with
hear
man's
that part, to be
pockets?
honest. I
So
didn't watch
Dylan
that.
Roof
I
went
didn't hear
inside
that.
of a church and killed 9 people.
Right.
Murdered.
Went in there, sat down, prayed with them, and killed 9 people.
Let me find out who you got saved by them.
No,
Like, let me
honestly,
find
hold on.
out.
I
Let
don't
me
even
find out.
want to talk. But like the thing is this: that happened, right? And while he killed those individuals, they're not talking about his past. They're not talking about what this man
And if they are, it's in the light of what?
He's a troubled youth.
Yeah.
We have to do better. Maybe he was playing these video games and they corrupted his mind.
Let's blame the video
Maybe
games.
he was playing that Mortal Kombat.
So why don't we blame the white people for the oppression that they had on our lives for this song in Western society?
But
And oppression, period.
It's in our face, though. It's like, it's so blatant. Everybody.
Why do we blame the white people for the oppression, you said?
No, I'm saying, well, if you look at the situation, I don't know what's going on with Nigeria, but oppression is oppression.
Yeah.
And we'll get into that. So that's why I don't want to put it on the white, but that's what I'm saying in Western society. Like,
In Western society, speaking.
I was gonna say it's so blatant. Like
It's
for
in your
years
face.
they've been doing the when the black individual or black person gets in trouble, it's look at their past, look at what they used to do, look at this and that, look at the littlest things. It could be something so small, something as far as a misdemeanor or something like that. Oh, he's no angel. When the white individual gets in trouble, but troubled youth. Oh my God, he was into art, he was into this and that. But it's like, how many times does that have to happen for people to be like, yo, okay, this is the issue? Because people do that, scroll past and be like, yo, it's crazy.
I think it's conversations like this and like not letting it. That's why
it's the same play. They've been doing the same play for years.
We need to just keep calling out the bullshit, and like that's why cancel culture was a good thing. Like I remember you were saying, like the whole origins of cancel culture was just holding people accountable for their actions.
Exactly.
Right.
And then it got kind of convoluted to just be like,
just
we
like
can get people the fuck up out of here.
Can I do it? Can we go over to
let's do it.
In regards to like cancel culture and everything? Speaking about canceling, so Tory Lanez decided to
jump down the line.
Yeah, he actually gave the people what they wanted. He spoke. He gave them a life.
Well, particularly for me, that's something I wanted.
Right.
I wanted
from the very beginning. That's all I wanted.
Like,
wanted a life.
I wanted. But not a life, but just words.
Yes.
How do you feel about it? Because me personally, I feel like he said a whole lot of nothing.
You see, I kind of love it that he did that.
Okay.
I wish he made this approach in the beginning, but I appreciate it nevertheless. I do think he made some valid points. Sick. I do think that he explained his side of the story to his best, to the best way that he could explain it. I think he did that the best way, because the case is open and stuff like that. You can't really talk about it because it could jeopardize the case, right? So he was explaining, he's like, okay, this is what happened, like it's not what you guys think it is. Also, she was turned around, so she doesn't know what happened. I don't know if you guys saw the live, but he was saying that
this guy was on top of it. He had it in the
Yo, this man had the recording. He recorded. He's like, yo, I'm gonna make sure.
We about to pod. I'm like, what's going on? Video. I'm like, yo.
Nah, but because it's serious, and this is obviously it's content, but it's serious, and we've been waiting for this information for so long.
To be fair,
So he explains a situation like this, and I've heard this story. From I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was his bodyguard or just a media outlet. But I heard this story. Basically, they're in the car. It's him, Kelsey. Kelsey is Megan's friend. Him, Kelsey, and
Kylie wasn't in the car, right?
No, Kylie was in the pool. She never got in the car at all.
Kylie's out here not getting any Kylie's name has, bro. This white privilege shit, bro. Is she white? She might as well be.
The Jenner?
Yeah. Kylie, she's white and but they're also Middle Eastern. Yeah.
She white.
But bro,
she don't claim the Middle Eastern.
Facts.
I mean,
she basically come from a Slavic region
ain't no Muslim born in that girl body.
No. Hold on. But it's not even that. She comes from like the European area. That's like Eastern European to the point where she's in the Slavic regions that Borat would be from.
Isn't that pretty Middle Eastern though?
No, Eastern European. Eastern European.
I gotta do my job.
Yeah, she's right over
there.
I
didn't know.
She on that shit. I mean, it's the same thing.
Anyways, it's just curious. It's so fascinating to me how Kylie has.
Hello, how you doing? That's her.
Oh, so that's pretty Middle Eastern.
If she was supposed to be over there, that would be her.
But she's not.
Sexy time.
She's not. She said, Meg, good for you, but I'm over in pool.
Right?
Yes.
They ain't talking about this woman at all.
That's Russian.
Yeah, you're
That's definitely Russian. Trash. Over in pool.
That was Russian still.
I'm sorry, Middle Eastern people.
Yeah.
I'll do better.
That's a good
Russian.
I'll watch Borat again.
Right now, Putin's mad, eh?
Nah, don't even bring that smoke over here. I don't want no smoke with that nigga.
I don't feel like
that nigga rides horses with no shirt on.
I just don't feel like getting nuked today.
I saw this man with a bow and arrow one time on a horse.
I play Call of Duty way too much.
His daughter's like an elite gymnast.
Smoke. You're putting me on blast, is what you're doing.
Yeah, but no, on a level though, like unlike some
what you
evil
did there.
mastermind tips, right? His daughter's an elite gymnast. Like she'd be doing flips and stuff. How you know that she's not like a secret assassin going around killing people and shit?
What are you talking about?
Yo, I read too much manga, yo. Anyways,
That's
go
what
on,
I'm
go on,
saying.
go on,
You
go
just-
on.
Meg, Tory.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about how Kylie's skating and all this, and it's mad crazy. How
Yeah, man, she going
Power.
Yeah.
She can't get caught in. She can't get her hands dirty.
Like her, and she was there. She
This
might
is-
even have insight on the
This is
situation.
too
Ain't saying a word.
ghetto for her.
yeah,
It's not too
Yeah.
ghetto for her, but this comes back to what I was saying in regards to the media
I
and
know
what's
what you're
going
saying.
on.
I know what you're saying.
No, but as I'm saying,
She's
this,
above this.
it's not that she's above this. It comes back to what I was saying about the whole situation in regards to what's going on with the media and the perpetuation of black individuals, right?
Right.
Like at the end of the day, the black man right now is the perpetrator of
Most
the
vilified.
rights of most vilified for the situation that's going on with the black woman,
For
right?
sure. A lot of heat on our backs right
He's
now.
the poster boy for toxic masculinity in regards to black men right now.
It used to be Chris Brown. Tory Lanez definitely has a
No, he has. Yo,
That's a fact.
Took his-
that's a fact.
That's why if you notice, Chris
Chris
Brown
Brown
ain't
over
saying
here
a
like,
word.
woo!
Chris Brown ain't
You
saying
know?
a word.
He's
Chris
like,
Brown-
yeah.
Hold on. Hold on.
He just realized something. That's why he's at.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing this. No, wait. What if Chris Brown gets his shine now and he gets to take Michael Jackson's place?
If he stays and keeps his ass quiet.
No, this
black
is
men-
why I'm saying that. Morris Chestnut.
No, ever since Tyler Perry
I
put
don't
that
know
wig
what
on his,
I'm
talking about.
ever since Tyler Perry put that wig on Shamar Moore's head, I don't want to hear about
What
that. That cornrow,
Bro,
that lace
girls
front
were
cornrow.
feeling that.
It was
Diary of a Mad Black Woman?
that,
Bro.
they were feeling it, but that I don't know, man.
No,
But
you're supposed to feel like that.
Here's
I
I'm
don't have
supposed to-
ovaries.
You dead right.
You don't have ovaries.
You're right. Still,
That
I'm-
did something to people with ovaries.
like, oh, he got on the lace front and he's still this fine.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this man like, what the heck? What are you doing?
Because I didn't even know that was a lace front. I just thought he was built
Now
like
you know what it is. I'm gonna come right back. Shit. The reason why I feel the way I feel in regards to Morris Chestnut though, this is what every time I hear Morris Chestnut, the only thing that comes to my mind is Ricky. That's the only thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah, you just dated
Morris
yourself.
Chestnut is way
I don't give a
finer.
shit. It's a classic
than
movie.
Idris
It's
Elba.
amazing.
You're right.
I think you're giving Idris too many points
That's
on
still
the
a
accent.
meme to this day.
I think
Dead
I think for not I'm not saying this in a
Dated myself.
homosexual
Fuck
way,
you.
but I think I'm not saying this in a homosexual way, but I think for guys you have a sucker for accents and that's why you're giving Idris Elba.
Wait, what?
I think I'm not saying this in a homosexual way.
Okay.
But I think for guys you have you're a sucker for accents. So you're giving Idris a higher rating.
Fam, I'm
than
Jamaican.
Morris.
Like I'm actually
Morris
an
is
immigrant.
way more
so when it
chill.
comes to the English accent, I mean, maybe I'm subconsciously programmed with that. Where like when I hear the Queen's language, quote unquote,
Fact.
I'm not gonna go against that. However,
Jeez,
Morris
the New York
Chestnut
out for Morris. Say.
Morris
versus a roadman.
Nah, Morris.
I think we just.
Idris Elba was teeth in cars.
But here's the thing. I think we rate him as a man. Like
Yeah, he's a man. He's a man.
He's more.
He's the
like,
man's man.
He's the
He's a
man.
man,
He's
man.
the man that like guys want to emulate and girls want to be with.
Facts.
Morris Chestnut is more of just like a.
He's just an actor.
pretty
Oh, wait a minute, I shouldn't
he's
say
a
that.
sex. He's a sex symbol.
He's a sex symbol.
He's a-
There we
that's
go.
what it is.
Yeah. I think.
Exactly.
Like there's a
No,
difference between.
hold on.
There's a
Hold on.
difference between
Hold on.
Beyonce and Rihanna.
Hold on. Let me just say
Whoa,
this
I
because
like
I don't want there to be
Because
any
one is
kind
like
of
when you just
disrespect.
wanna-
No. Morris
Oh,
Chestnut.
you wanna white.
Morris Chestnut has done
Maybe.
quite a few amazing movies, and I don't want this to be a situation where it comes off that I'm slandering the man or talking down on
cares?
his legend. No.
He's fine.
Nah, you have to
Slander
give.
him.
No, I don't. No, what are you talking about?
I don't
Nah,
care.
man. You have to give people their roles. He's done quite a few amazing movies, and he's actually a philanthropist.
Yeah,
he's done a lot of great things. However, in regards to Idris Elba, who's like fought through
Wire.
the dirt, and even then his own like his backstory. Forget what he's done. His
It's
backstory
okay, you
as
like
a
him,
man.
fam. I know you.
He's cool as shit.
I'm a fan as well. I get it.
That's what I'm saying. Right?
I
He's
feel
out here. The man DJ'd for Meghan Harry, dog.
I think right
The man
here.
DJ'd for Meghan Harry.
I think right here we've discovered.
He's sick.
I think right here we've discovered that.
He's right there with freaking Bill Burr and Dave Chappelle. For me.
I think right here we discovered that Rihanna has a type, and it's fine. It's okay. You like.
I almost told this man to go suck. I was right there.
The table would have been flipped.
You know, the pod would have been over. That's why I stopped myself.
I would have been like, yo, chill.
Okay.
It's not even that. This man would have got the gat still. This isn't a problem.
Whoa. Don't get sensitive because I said you have a type. There's nothing wrong with having a type.
Yeah, you're right. Still, this is 2020.
You're laying with women at the end of the day. We all know that. Don't get sensitive. I make sus jokes all the time.
We do still, and we all do.
But we can't talk about
Meg and Tory.
I just want to give a shout out to Omar Epps because he was holding it down for me.
Shout out all the fine dark skins. Meg and Tory. Let's dead that. Meg and Tory.
We really talked about interest.
Let me finish explaining
Go on
the story.
talking about the magic bullet.
Let me finish explaining.
I said what I said.
Wow. Let me finish explaining the story.
No bones, no tendons.
No bones.
So there's a bunch of people in the car, right? Meg,
It's almost like
friend,
JFK.
Meg's friend, and Tory.
We potted.
Meg and Meg's friend find out that Tory's been fucking the both of them. It's a big fight. Blah 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 blah. Meg starts violating like she does. Like she's not she does.
Don't say that.
You
find out that your man has been beating your girl.
Let the man talk, G.
Yes, please, fam, please,
Jesus Christ.
No,
I
but
get it. It just got you hot. It's okay. Go on, K.
Meg violates like she talks about in the songs, right? Everybody catches stray bullets. No pun intended. Everybody's catching stray bullets, right? Everybody's getting offended. Blah blah blah. Long story short, the friend ends up grabbing the gun. Who had the gun? I think it was a security guard. She ends up grabbing the security guard's gun.
Alright, talk the thing.
Then now, what you may call it? Tory and the Megan's friend are wrestling for the gun. Like, oh no, you're not gonna shoot it. No, I'm gonna shoot this, girls or whatever. Long story short, a bullet goes off. It hits near Megan, and the fragments hit Megan. Then fragments on the bullet hit Megan.
Oh, it was the fragments.
It was the fragment. That's why, obviously, if she got shot, it would be a hole.
No, but you see, that's the thing. No, but that's the thing. The argument was she got shot. The entire time, it wasn't that it was shrapnel. It was that it was a bullet, right? So where's the pan?
You saw the wound. Come on.
I saw the wound, and that's why the entire time I know when mans get shot. And that's why I'm like, what happened to the pan? Where's the pan?
That can still be considered as getting shot though.
And no. There's a difference. If you got shot by a bullet, you're not allowed to have a camera inside of the room. And the funny thing is, Tory Lanez actually brought that out, right? Yeah. That's why the entire time I'm just like, Maybe I'll just sit down and just wait and just see what I go on. Right? Yeah, man. It have to come out a little bit. It have to do something right now because. Oh my God! There's gonna be people that don't understand the damn thing I'm saying, and then I can only.
Okay.
Yo, you know what? I can hear. No. I can hear Uzuro right now talking smack.
Who's Uzuro? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear him right now talking bare smack like, you see you Jamaicans, no one understands. Anyway, whatever.
But here's
burn your iPhone, my guy. So, but anyway,
wow,
it's a war thing right now between me and a certain individual in regards to Apple and Android. But anyways, it was interesting.
Apple sexier.
Wow.
It
Okay.
looks better. We can.
It is a beautiful phone, but
just because you attend don't mean I'm gonna be with you though.
If you're gonna have the argument that
that's exactly what it means.
Let me cook.
What the fuck are we talking about right now?
Gentlemen, let me cook. If the situation is that
now people interrupting you want to get on the
I've been doing it now. The entire time I'm interrupting y'all. It's revenge. Okay. My guys.
Don't be petty. You're the elder. You're the elder here.
Because y'all are out.
You're the elder.
It doesn't matter.
No,
it doesn't matter. No.
Don't do that.
You're the elder, but you are all men.
I'm just a lost youth.
Stop this crap.
Look at that.
This is the boys club. You guys are helping.
Don't let me get up and hug you, yo. Don't stop this now. I will do it.
No,
anyways, I definitely will. Don't push me.
Don't put your hands on me. I don't need hugs.
Get off of me! This is too much love!
No, but it's like,
that's gonna be the guttural the cry.
I've had those cries before.
That's why this is
funny.
That's why this is
funny.
Oh my God.
Ugly cries.
No. But what I'm looking at, if the situation is at hand, because, like, all right, Mel's, on a level, I know you can relate. If a man gets a shot,
Okay.
If a man gets shot,
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that man bringing a camera or anything that can identify X, Y, or Z in the operation room?
I haven't been in inside an operation room, so I don't know how.
Well, aside from you being in that situation,
Just how
the
would you operate?
individuals that you know.
Yeah. Certain.
Are we
a
talking
camera.
about hood niggas or just regular guys?
Hoodmans, is a camera going inside that
Fam,
room?
a camera's not going nowhere.
It's not going
also, I don't
nowhere.
know anything about the situation.
We're just
was a
talking
straight
hypothetically.
bullet.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
no, I'm saying that what the guys
Never-
said. I don't know what's going on. It's a straight bullet.
Right.
All I saw was the flares from
Mind
the
you,
bullets.
individuals, we're talking about things that we've seen on The Wire.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's it.
Right.
Strictly, yeah.
So in
Breaking
regards
Bad.
to So in regards to Breaking Bad, The Wire, and Power, is a camera not our own
From
lives.
those extrapolations,
No,
can
no,
we come
no,
to a
no.
conclusion on what we would think would happen?
Usually, if we're talking,
Exactly.
if we're talking about somebody that's involved into a different lifestyle, he's definitely not gonna bring in anything.
It's not even that person bringing in anything. In regards to the stipulations that are going on with like law, police, evidence, and things of that nature, are they bringing a camera into the room while surgery's happening for a bullet wound?
No, and I found this out recently that was illegal to do. So
This is what I'm saying.
how did she get that picture off?
That's
if
why
it
when I
wasn't-
saw the whole thing and I'm like, really? I mean, I understand star power. However,
So,
no one's above the law like that.
so,
somebody's lying.
oh yeah. So
And
here's
I'm
the-
not.
so here's-
And with that being said, we said somebody's lying. We are not saying who's lying.
No.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I'm not picking sides. I am because and again, my situation with this is specifically this. Tory said, in my opinion, a whole lot of nothing.
I do like the point where he was saying, I understand that everybody's trying to protect the black women, and
Yes.
you should be doing that. I'm
Yes.
not frowning on that. But since when does the protection of black women mean
demonization of black
of black men?
Of black men.
You remember? Okay,
Yeah,
so,
watch it.
you remember. There we go. But
But
yeah,
he still didn't say he didn't do it.
I know, but I just
I
really
want
like
those
that point
words.
because I think that was the main.
He's not an idiot.
I think
Why
that-
would he like say that and then like come back to him in court?
That's exactly yeah.
But why would it
I
even
think
matter if
everybody
he came
needed
back
to
to him
hear
in
that
court if he
point.
did not do it? The situation is this.
Because it's on social media, my
I don't
guy.
care. No, if somebody
You don't care.
Yo,
I'm selfish.
if I never did what these people are saying, yo, I am talking strong, Bridget.
Why would you do that? But that's gonna jeopardize your case.
It's jeopardizing.
What am I an idiot for? I'm not trying to see this man's talking about how I love this girl. Then
He
again,
does
hold
love
on. It could be a situation
This guy, bro.
where he's saying love when in reality, when everything comes forth, he's gonna sue her for defamation of character.
No.
Okay, now we're just doing
I don't see that.
hypothetical.
Yeah,
Like,
but you
we're
never
already
know.
in a
I
different.
think-
We already been playing
I
like
think-
we already been
conspiracy
saying that, but
zone,
now
so,
we're
like,
getting a little out.
I think the
out
reason why he's kind of tiptoeing around the situation, the reason
stop that hold on shit.
I think the reason why he's been tiptoeing around the situation and like operating with a softer demeanor about this particular situation is because he's still in love with her, and is because he wants to
could
get
be.
back in a relationship with her. He's
Could
been
all be
saying that on the
strategy
album
though.
and everything.
Still,
But then again, like they weren't just lovers. I guess they were like friends. Like they were really like homies. So like you were losing both of that. You were losing the friendship aspect and
the
the lover
potential.
aspect.
I don't know, man. I'm a salesman still. My entire profession is sales. So playing the game, hey,
What do you
how you
mean?
know he's not playing the game?
But
I mean, he could be playing the game.
here's
He
here's
could
where
be
the
playing the game.
conversation gets null and void for me because we can sit here and we can go
Speculate.
back and forth on whether we believe Meg or we believe Tory. At the end of the day,
I
there's
don't
three
really
sides
care.
to every story.
Yeah.
There's Tory's side, there's Meg's side, and
Truth.
there's truth.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So
How come the white girl ain't saying nothing?
when Mels was sending the stuff in the chat, I was like, oh man, this guy talked on live. Only reason I'm really listening to it is because I know we have to pod. And I want to be able to have like a sound opinion about it based off what the man said.
Right.
I kind of am leaning more towards what Ray's saying, and the fact that he's not really saying anything, but I understand why
Why
he's
he's not
saying
saying
it
anything.
Right.
at the same time, because there's a lot of stuff that's coming out about him and the character. Even like, oh, you chose to do the song, and he's explaining why he did it in that manner. Now,
Yeah.
I'm still on the side of, I understand when you broke the silence, but I'm not personally tuning in until charges and like actual facts have been dropped about the situation from like a court of law. Because up until that point, it's just he said, she said. And what I did like about him talking about it was there are holes in Meg's story.
For sure. Yeah.
There are holes in Meg's story, and it kind of brought me back to a place where it's like
such an ass.
I wanted to side because I felt like Meg had no reason to lie. You know? But I had a girl bring it up to me like, but Tory also doesn't. We're talking about someone who's lost a black woman himself.
Right.
His mom. You know, he has no reason. Like, as much as Meg doesn't have a reason to lie, Tory doesn't have a reason to lie.
Facts.
So, why am I going to choose to believe just, like, that's a little bit of bias on that part? You know? So that's when I kind of fell back from the whole situation. And be like, okay, I'm not listening to either of these guys. And I'm just going to take my situation out of it because court of public opinion is different.
I think it all depends. Facts. I think it all depends on how, like, whose side you take in this situation. It all depends on how you were brought up or who brought you up. You know what I mean? For people that didn't grow up with the strong father figure in the home and stuff like that, where your mother was both the dad and the mom. If you grew up in that type of household, you're probably gonna side more towards with the women because it's like you have to protect black women. You know, I grew up in a abusive household for not the whole time, but for some time there was definitely a moment of time where my mom was being abused by my father. So basing it off of that, and if I look at the situation where a black woman is hurt, I immediately want to go to the black woman's rescue. Why? Because that resonates with me more. Yeah, it just does. Sorry. And also, my mom raised me my whole life. My dad was never around, so yeah.
Bias isn't necessarily a bad thing as long as you're aware of it. Like, I'm gonna be more biased towards big booty bitches. That's not bad.
Wow, that one left.
Wow. As long as I know that I'm gonna be biased in that situation.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that was okay.
Yeah.
I understand. I completely understand why.
Yeah.
Because that's your preference.
Yeah.
I mean, I would hope that you would use, you know, better language and say big booty women.
Yeah.
However,
I mean, if they in the strip club throwing it back.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know you to be visiting strip clubs.
I don't know you to be visiting strip clubs.
No, I'm not, but I'm saying if that's the profession.
I know that
if you got an OnlyFans.
Okay, all right, true.
I'm not looking at you for your personality.
Right, you're just looking at like, oh, candy. All right, I got you. All right. Yeah, so like with all of that being said, now moving on to the other topic right now because we got to keep this in line.
Yeah.
There was an individual this week by the name of Doug Ford that opened up and said something in regards to us having digital dollar wallets. So, basically, long and short, what they're talking about, they're saying that the Federal Reserve Banks will be providing digital dollar wallets for all residents and citizens for Canada in regards to what's happening over in the United States, because the United States is also rolling this out too for January 1st, 2021. Aside from that, what I found out is that China always doing their thing, man. China is also testing their digital yuan in Beijing and Hong Kong right now. The yuan, I hope I'm saying that right.
Yen, I think it's yen.
Yen?
Yen.
I believe it's
how does it spell?
No, it's yuan. Like
yuan?
Not yen, it's YUAN.
Word?
YUAN.
Digital yuan.
Okay.
That's what they're wanting right now.
I guess.
I think you're doing that.
Right?
Yen is like their currency.
Yen is their currency. The yen is but the thing is right now they have the yen? No, the yen is Japanese. What am I talking about? I'm a trader. What's wrong with me? Anyways.
Yen is Japanese?
Yeah.
Sorry, you're off topic.
Yeah. No, the yen is Japanese.
Forgive me.
Sorry, people from...
Yeah, Japanese yen.
We definitely lost a bit of the fan base.
So the yuan... Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys.
Sorry.
So sorry about that.
Stick around.
I should know better than this. Yeah. But anyways, the yuan... Why am I saying it like that? But I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be said.
Bro, just say the thing, dog.
All right, whatever. So the yuan is going to be backed by... Yo, just chill, yo. Just chill. Don't be mad because I know how to say yuan. But anyways, the yuan is going to be backed by gold. Right?
He wants to fight.
No. But hold on. But the yuan is going to be backed by gold, and the U.S. currency is also thinking about whatever digital digital dollar wallet situation for them is also going to be backed by. It has to for you to be able to compete, right?
Right.
And what's going on with us right now? The situation at hand is they're saying that it's going to be available for students and things of that nature. In 2021, that's where the target is going to be. Mostly, what do you call it now? For Ontario students going to college and university, and they're saying that it's going to be available to be put online. How do you feel about that? Knowing that it's not just a quote unquote wallet in regards to money. It's your digital identification for you. You as a human being, your social insurance number, your driver's license, your passport, all that wonderful stuff. That makes, not really, I lie. That I shouldn't say makes you, even though we all know that on your birth certificate there's a number right at the top, and that is basically what they use in regards to the taxability of you as a human being for whatever nation it is that you're living in. Anyways, your information being online, ready, accessible in a database. How do you feel about that?
All of my information being
Everything.
in one place. How do I feel about that?
All the stuff that is supposedly supposed to make you, to legalize you as being you, in one place, with hackers existing.
You see, that's what the funny thing is. The hackers, man, it just makes it a little bit too easy, which is why I'm worried.
Right?
Also, I don't know. I don't have the strongest response to that, really. Like, I'm just like, okay. I'm sure there's an agenda behind it, because everything the government does, there's an agenda behind it.
There's a whole bunch of conspiracy theories that we could have in regards to, it's the mark of the beast.
We don't know.
People are coming right now. They're going to inject you with all of this stuff.
We don't know.
Instead of coming with one specific microchip, it's going to be the nanobots that are going to attach themselves to your DNA and blah, blah, blah. I'm not on that basis in terms of conspiracy theories.
Like you're pretty well versed in it.
Well versed, because I have a whole lot of friends be talking about this right now, and how the
same.
sun isn't real, and we're actually getting fake light, and the moon isn't real, and all that kind of stuff. I'm well versed. This is real stuff people be talking about right now. I'm more in terms of on the line of conspiracy theorists. Like, and I'm about to sound stupid, but with everything that's been going on in 2020, the only conspiracy that I'm waiting on is for the aliens.
Well, I mean,
I'm waiting for the aliens to make their debut.
All right, so let's not.
they're already here.
Let's not go there yet.
All right, I'm not going to do that. But no, let's do this. We had COVID. We had forest fires that actually changed the color of the sky and made everything completely like amber. Mm-hmm. We had the giant hornet that came over here, and they were doing their thing. Over on the other side of the world, we had locusts that were completely destroying all the crops over in East Africa. Aside from that, we had drought over in East Africa, pestilence and all that kind of stuff that you would have up in the Bible. Nations rising against nations, people coming after another war and pestilence, earthquakes in diverse places,
so
revelations
what are you
coming
saying?
true.
That these are the end times?
These are the end times is what people are basically saying right now.
The thing about the end times is we've been in them.
We've been in the end times,
It's not something that just happened. We've probably been in the end times since 2000s.
Honestly,
it's been happening. It's not something that just, this is end time period. No, it's been here.
The thing is this, like, for me personally, it's very interesting. Like, everybody be talking about, well, I shouldn't really say everybody, specifically for me, because I definitely grew up in the church, right?
Sure.
So one of the things that I heard a lot was, if this was supposed to happen, all you have to do is not take the mark of the beast, and if you die, you will automatically get to go to heaven.
Wait, what?
People be talking about that because, like, and they be beginning about, you have to live a good life, because that way when you live a good life, you'll get caught up in the rapture. I swear the rapture takes 12,000 from each tribe. That's 144,000 people. We have 7 would you notice the rapture if it happened? You would notice that. 7 billion, almost 8 billion people on this planet. They're gone, fam. They're gone. They've been gone.
I've been privy to some recent knowledge that the rapture is not real.
We ain't gonna get into all that because you've been here. You've been on your Shabbats and all that kind of stuff, getting deeper into the word.
It's a bullshit doctrine that they.
We're not gonna get into. Anyway. We're not. Whoa! Hold on! Let's not do that. Let's not do that to these people.
We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to.
We don't have to go. No. But you're not gonna slander the beliefs of individuals, calling it bullshit.
I'm playing.
They believe that they will be raptured, even though it's 144,000 individuals who are already gone.
It's like
no. Realistically speaking, because I remember one time that movie was going on with Left Behind and all that, and I sat down and I was like, oh my God, I have to get myself right. But then I went back and I read the Bible for myself, and I'm just like, 12,000 multiplied, that's 140. How? Mm-hmm. They're gone. If those people, and they have to be virgins and all that kind of stuff, even though I always say, oh yeah, I'm a virgin. We all know that's a lie. Like, I'm not a virgin. And I'm not saying...
I don't know about y'all. I'm a virgin though.
Oh, you a virgin? You lying bastard. He's like, he ain't no virgin. You're a...
Talking about.
Wow. No, he's not. You're not gonna do fams like that. He's not a whore.
I'm joking. No, he's not.
No, he's not. You're a whore.
I'm just joking.
You get cold, fam. Hoes don't get cold. You definitely get cold.
But,
I've seen you with a blanket. Yeah, alright.
Nah, we don't have to talk about religion. I'm just joking. I'm just fucking around.
No.
Yeah, because you know that's
journey.
You know that's a soft spot for a lot of people.
Yeah,
for a lot of people.
But
I would like to give a shout out to this artist, South African artist actually, by the name of.
Give a shout out to Hawaii Mighty. Doing your thing.
Always a shout out to Hawaii Mighty.
So beautiful.
Yeah,
so
always.
My artist, that in a man.
Nah, she's making moves. It's crazy.
She's amazing.
No, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Been making moves.
It's
that queen's the entire
like,
family. Omega Mighty too. What?
I think like in a couple.
Pick up yourself, Omega.
In a couple, I want to say in a couple months, maybe a year and a half, like she's gonna blow for sure.
She's already blown. Don't do that.
Oh, you mean like
no, like blow,
yeah,
like
she
has way too much talent for it to be
too much,
way too much. But yeah, I would like to give a shout out to South African artist by the name of Nasty C.
Okay.
Shout out my brother. You know what I'm saying? For the South Africans, more local Johnny. Yeah, I'm sure you're answering the question. So my answer to that question is Dipile Ninja. And to the South African girl, I say Diagutanda Wehena, which means I love you.
Are you talking that to Doja Cat?
No, I talk to every single.
He was in his bag.
I talk to every single South African besides Doja Cat. We don't even claim her. But
no, you don't claim her. Don't say that. There's somebody out there that be like, ooh,
I mean, yeah, but
some guy.
The name of the album that Nasty C dropped recently is called Zulu Man with Some Power.
Okay.
Honestly, fire album. And I'm not even done. I'm like halfway finished with the album. Actually, no, I finished it when I was on the way here, when I was on the bus. Super solid. I want to say it's a cool 7 right now. I have to live with it a little bit more for it to be higher, but off of the first listen,
Drake vibe,
bro, it's sick. It's so sick. It's crazy. Like he obviously has a lot of American influence because he'd be in America all the time. But it's super nice. There's one song on the album where he's speaking strictly Zulu the whole time.
Oh wow,
it's sick. It's so sick. It's so sick.
That's crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Nasty C. Also, Giveon. Oh, we already shouted him out last episode.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is.
Whatever.
Giveon deserves an honorable mention another time. It is what it is.
Giveon, shout out. Shout out to you. You're a legend.
The baritone voice.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if that's baritone. I think it's still tenor technically.
You would know. You would know. Were you in choir? Yeah, you were in choir, so you would know.
Back in the day.
Also, Ellie Soster. Ellie Soster, you guys don't know. I played his music before on the pod, but well, not on the pod, but when we're setting up for the pod. But yeah, Ellie Soster, the pod doesn't know about him. He's dude from now. Yeah, he's a dude, guy from New York, coming up. You know what I'm saying, making major moves in the city, but he's still very much underground, and that's why I like him. He dropped an album or a project called Imori or something like that. I don't know how to spell it. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's called Amori or Imori, whatever.
Just spell it out for the people then.
Yeah, it's EMORI. Super fire. I'm giving it honestly. I've been working out to it every day. I'm giving it a solid 7.5.
Damn, so more than the South African artist.
Well, I only listened to the South African artist one time.
Oh, okay.
I only went through the album one time. And Maury is fire, but it's like it's an acquired taste, I would say.
Okay.
Also, the last one, I like to give a shout out to Tunji I.g. He's a Nigerian. Well, he's American, but he's Nigerian as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? His real name is Olatunji, of course. But his rap name is Tunji I.g.
Nice.
Super fire. He's a producer and an artist. He's been doing things in his city. I don't know exactly where he's from, but he's been doing things, making moves for a while. Super talented. I don't know if he makes music anymore. I think he just strictly does producing. Okay. But I'm gonna play some of his songs after the pod. Super dope. You guys need to hear about him and listen to him. That's pretty much all.
That's what you got?
That's all the music I have recently. I don't know who else dropped. But if that's all you want to talk about,
Drake's.
Oh yes, Drake.
I mean, it's getting sick and tired. It's getting stupid.
Yeah.
It's getting stupid.
I'm waiting for the album. Because I know Drake has an album in the tuck, of course.
Yo, what if the man drops it October 31st?
Because I know them type of hugs. What?
Oh, he might drop it this month.
What if he drops it October 31st and he's just like, I just want it to be spooky? Something like that. Drake
would say something like that. Drake would say something like that.
But he would pass. He would be able to get away with it.
There's a lot of shit he does that gets.
It's called Certified Love. I thought he was gonna drop that October 11th.
Nah, I'm really excited for that album. I know it's gonna be crazy. I know he's gonna be talking about his son and his baby moms on there. So you know.
And it's cuffing season right now too.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh!
You know what I'm saying? So you know what vibes that is. But
yo, the vibes.
The only thing I didn't like.
Every man in a relationship gonna be happy.
The only thing I don't like.
I might get in a relationship just to listen to the album with the girl.
Get out of it.
And then get out of it right when summertime comes.
You get in a relationship just to listen to Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah. And then when I take her to the club and when she's hugging man some type of way, I'll break up with her.
You're wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop this.
I know those hugs.
Have to.
I know those hugs.
You've been the guy that's been on the
You've been the.
Oh my God.
And you're like, yo, who's this? And she not even introducing on some crazy stuff.
We won't talk about that.
Yeah.
That was a dark time in my life.
Wow.
Yeah. Your mind still. Like, it's toxic in its title, but hey, man, you gotta get that toxicity out.
There's an R&B version of that song, actually. I would like to play for you guys.
Oh, you want to do it right now?
Nah, not right now. We can't. We gotta get monetized. But if that's all, it's been the North Lab Podcast. I'm your man's Mel's.
Cliff.
Hey, you don't know, say it's been Rayon.
Thank you very much.
Africa is bleeding right now, man. Not just Nigeria, but all over. But right now, the topic at hand is NSARS. Like,
NSARS, for sure.
That's a lot.
That's it.
Take care.
Peace. On the next pod, see you guys.